I've been asked to comment on why it's important for warriors to vote. Well, it's your future, isn't it? At 73, I'll be dead when you live that future, but I've seen past mistakes, can warn about them, and try to steer clear of them. It's important you vote for leaders who share your values, even if they're defeated this time. Your individual vote is really the only leverage you have. Make them come and get it. Don't vote for things you don't want, because you'll probably get them. Don't let the people who want bad things for you terrorize you into voting for them by claiming the other candidate is worse. We're at a crossroads, and it's not clear whether either main path will avoid a totalitarian regime justified by a virus no more dangerous than the flu, whose victims' average age is over 70, perhaps 82 in Massachusetts. The Democratic path virtually promises mandatory masks, forced vaccines, police state surveillance, violence, and travel restrictions for resistors. It's not clear the Republican path is any better. What with warp speed and the Trump medical team's rejection of hydroxychloroquine, the efficacy of which has been shown in several trials in favor of Fauci's favored remdesivir, which had no effect on morbidity during trials, though it does generate nice profits for Gilead and Fauci. So we'll likely see the Bill of Rights further eroded or canceled outright if we take either of those paths. I don't know how you feel or what you've been taught in school nowadays, but I learned that our ancestors, many of them youths at the time, knowingly sacrificed their lives in the revolution to secure the ideals embodied in the Bill of Rights. Then again in the Civil War to implement those ideals for all people. Then once again during the Civil Rights era to reinstate rights stolen by Jim Crow. I will not willingly sacrifice your lifelong rights or those of my children and grandchildren out of fear that my long life will be perhaps 6 months shorter due to an opportunistic infection when I'm already sick. We all need to display a bit of courage in the face of this threat to our liberties. So I say, reject either of the main Republican paths and show politicians how you really feel, what you really believe. There are several alternatives to them on the presidential ballot, and I'm giving you an alternative for the 1st Congressional District.